Thanks for logging on to Black Video News. Money Talks. It's your best friend, J. Cole. We talk about money. Got a very special guest here today. Man, what's your name?
Hi, everybody. My name's Latifah Jackson. I'm the Director of Vendor Engagement from University Health.
University Health in the building. University Health in the building. All right, so let's talk about University Health. Now, as an organization, what is your purpose and your drive here in the community?
So we are the county hospital. Our goal is to help save lives and keep our community healthy.
Okay.
For the vendor engagement portion, I'm working with
Right.
our local and small businesses,
Okay.
really trying to get them involved. We want our vendor database to be as diverse as the population that we're serving.
Okay. Now, speaking with diverse, now when it comes to your community outreach and getting your message out about your services, like what other vehicles are y'all using? How are you getting people to know about what's going on?
First step I always tell people is to register on our vendor portal, which is Bonfire. It's under University Health Vendor Engagement on our website. That's the first step. And second on, we also send out newsletters, emails if you sign up with us. If you email me, latifah.jackson@uhtx.com, definitely will send you those links. That way you know about our different bid opportunities that are coming out, our outreaches. We do education for them to learn how to bid with us.
Right.
And a ton of other great things that we do at UH.
Now, when it comes to those small businesses, right, what advice would you give those small businesses who are looking to thrive, right? They're looking to grow in the upcoming new year, coming to events like this, to this business workshop and the breakfast they had, right? But what can you kind of give them? What kind of tidbit would you give them on with their business?
I would say continue to show up. Don't let being a small business count yourself out.
Okay.
At University Health, we have a ton of small businesses who have won contracts with us.
Okay.
Just by showing up and asking questions and putting their name out there. They have value just as long as the big companies. So I would say show up, bid, and get the feedback. Even if you don't win, learn why you didn't.
Okay.
And you can do some of that self
Scenario for you. I'm showing up. I'm in the building.
Yeah.
How should I have prepared to talk to this possible big business owner?
Know your ask and know your business. Don't come to me and tell me you can do anything I need you to do because, you know, they say a jack of all trades, but you know what you're asking.
Okay.
If you're a construction company and you want to help do some of our renovations, come to me and say, this is what I want. And I'll introduce you to my construction team. My project managers are here. My vice president of capital improvements is in the building today talking to vendors.
I love it. The queen is in the building. Queen, no, we're not talking about that. We talking about this queen right here. I go there with the queen, with the old Queen Latifah, right? So Queen, if you could please give us your email address. Let's do the web. Let's do the social media. Give them everything so they can know how to. Since we talking about money, let them know how they can go try to find this money.
So easiest way to find me is my email, Latifah, Latif as in Frank, Jackson@uhtx.com.
Okay.
Send me an email. My phone's usually attached to my hip, so I can email you back. Find me on LinkedIn. I'm posting stuff. Follow University Health on LinkedIn. They repost bid opportunities.
All right.
And let's connect. I want to learn more about the businesses so we can see what opportunities I can connect them with.
You heard it first here on BBN Money Talks. The Queen is giving y'all a chance to go get some of this money we're talking about. Hey, say loud on for more. Thank you so much for staying with us today, and we're going to see her later on. You better go get this money. Let's go.
there in my
here.
face. Okay, got it. All right.
Like I said, the basis of it, I asked you your name,
Yep.
organization.
Okay.
What do you do with the organization? What's the premise of your organization?
Yeah. Okay.
And then when it comes to small businesses, what advice would you give anyone that's approaching out for contracts, or how do they find about contracts? So I'm definitely going to ask you website.
Yep.
Thanks for staying logged on to Black Video News Money Talks. It's your best friend, J. Cole. And once again, we find out more about more movers and shakers here in San Antonio. Sir, can you tell us your name
My name is Tony Cañas.
and the organization?
I'm with Bexar County Facilities Management. Yeah.
Okay. And what position do you have with the facility management?
So I'm the chief of capital projects for Bexar County Facilities. So.
Chief of Capital. Okay.
Chief of Capital,
Hey,
yeah.
so the man making decisions right here. Okay. So since you're the man with all the answers to the questions they want to know about, when it comes to small businesses, how can small businesses get more involved with the contracts for Bexar County facilities?
Sure. Well, first and foremost, what we've been making sure everybody understands is that the first thing you want to do as a business of any sort is to register with our purchasing department, because purchasing is where everything starts with us in terms of trying to get contracts started.
Okay.
The nice thing about when you do register with the purchasing is that you'll get notified when opportunities come out, when their formal bid opportunities come out.
Right.
They will be emailed to the business owner so that they know. Take a look at our website and find more about the information about the opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so when it comes to the shape and size of the small business, does it matter if it's like, hey, I just got started, but I am capable of doing this business, or we've been around for 20 years, we're going to get it regardless? How does that kind of factor in when it comes to the service?
So I think it would only matter if maybe in the scale of the project. Now we do projects from all different sizes. We have very simple single scope type projects, a painting job, a carpet job, and we're talking mainly construction in my world, because that's what we deal with.
Right.
But we have if you're just starting out, it doesn't matter for us, because again, as a public entity, we everything is bid publicly.
That's good.
And what we ask is a lot of times it'll be they may indicate a minimum years of experience in a certain thing if it is again a more complex type of job. But for the most part, it's really just. We'll present the bid documents, the scope of what we're looking to do, and you respond to that, and we're going to pick the best response.
Okay, so quick scenario for you. Brand new business owner, they're coming to you to present the capabilities. What advice would you have for that business owner that showed up to that meeting to present?
Well, I would say coming to something like this is helpful, because it kind of puts a face to a name, to an email, to a phone number. That's always helpful. We have a number of staff that are here today. Our project managers are available to talk to folks, to kind of hear what's out there in terms of what's in the market. But also to follow up with again, we all have public email addresses, and we respond to emails from requests for meetings. If you want to come and visit us at our office, that's helpful. Again, a lot of times we get a level of comfort that someone who's in the market trying to do business, that they are capable of doing the work. Certainly, capability statements are helpful for that, but also that they are hungry. Okay. Again, a lot of times it's just a matter of getting the name out there a number of times, because a lot of times they're going to come to us. We may not have the paint job right now, but in 6 months, I met a painter. I can.
You met one at one of these events, and you're able to put a name to a face, like you said. Okay, so for more information about your organization, what's the website that they can probably go to find out more?
Well, they're going to want to go to bear.org. It's bexar.org. We have a link to our purchasing department there, which again, that'll take you to the solicitations that are currently out. We do have a number of solicitations that are out right now, different projects. And then you also have a facilities management department that has a capital projects page on it as well. It's called bearcip.org.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Thank you, sir, for taking time to. Hey, you heard it right here. Go to the website, find out more information about facility management here at Bear County to find out how you could possibly get some contracts or find out more information. Thanks. Stay on when Money Talks. The best friend J. Cole. We got more. Stay logged on.
Thanks.
Thanks ain't logged on to BVN. Money Talks is what we're talking about today. And speaking about money, when's the last time you took a flight? Yesterday? Today? It's the holidays. I know you're flying. Speaking of flying, we got the man, the fly guy himself, Mr. Gonzalez. How you doing, sir?
Doing well. How are you, sir?
Now, I know who you are, but if you could, Mr. Gonzalez, let them know who you are, your position, and your organization.
Yeah. Joe Gonzalez, City of San Antonio Airport with the Small Business Office.
San Antonio Airport. I told you he was fly. When I said fly, that's what I meant when I said fly. Now, let's talk about it, sir. Now, when it comes to your organization, how do small businesses, well, like, what's your view on small businesses and then pursuing contracts with the organization?
Well, currently we have several construction projects that are going on, small, quote unquote, small construction contracts going on that, simply put, we couldn't get them done without small businesses.
Wow.
Many of the trades that are there are helping to build what we envision as being the biggest capital project in the history of San Antonio.
Wow, that's amazing. And I see all this going on with the airport, and I see you guys expanding like in both directions, right? So,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, we're putting in a whole new terminal simply because people are traveling more, and we're getting a more influx of personnel that are flying into and out of San Antonio. So we had to meet that demand with putting in a whole new terminal, and then as well with a ground load facility that will meet the demands for those people that don't necessarily aren't looking for the big budget, but they're the smaller regional airlines that they're able to fly into and out of. So we're wanting to meet the demands of those people as well. So yeah, we're expanding the airlines or the capacity of the airline, as well as if you have people flying out, they have to fly in parking. So we're putting a whole new ground transportation center.
Thank you for that.
Yes, sir.
On behalf of other San Antonians that fly in and out of the airport, thank you for additional parking.
Want to apologize because it's a big mess right now, but once it gets done,
it's going to be amazing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Speaking of amazing, now, what advice would you give to a small business, right? Because like you said, there's a lot of construction going on, right?
Yes, sir.
So there's a lot of opportunities. As we're talking about money, so this segment is Money Talks.
Yes, sir.
With money talking, how can some of these small businesses capitalize on the capital, like the money part of it?
Well, use an example of some of the businesses that I've been working with. They would come and events such as these. They would come and constantly remind me, hey, how do we get in there? How do we get into the airport?
Okay.
And the couple of success stories that we have. One on the concessionaire side was they would attend a lot of our events. We finally partnered them up with a vendor that was able to bring them in, and it was a success story.
Wow.
So now they're thriving within the airport itself.
Okay.
Same thing with the airport construction. Now, people look at construction as every type of construction project. Well, airport construction is a little unique, but with that unique brings those opportunities for those individuals to partner up with those companies that have already experienced. Or San Antonio is in a perfect opportunity that we have Stinson on the south side that they're able to get that experience working on an airport there, as well as don't cross out or don't negate any of the military bases. We have military bases here that also serve as airports and flight schools. So get that experience there, and then prove your worth. And when the opportunity presents itself at the airport, show your history to say, look, we've done this work at Stinson. We've done this work at Randolph. We were able to come and do the work here at San Antonio. Yes, sir.
So
yes, sir.
Like Mr. Gonzalez says, proof and opportunity.
Yes, sir.
It's yours to have. Mr. Gonzalez, you guys have a website where people can find out more about the different
Yes, sir.
going on?
So if you go and pull up your phone website,
there you go.
And it's flysanantonio.com.
Okay.
And there's information there talking about if you are flying. It talks about the delays, maybe any delays that were happening, parking situations.
Okay.
But then it also talks about the business opportunities that we have coming up with the city of San Antonio.
Man, Mr. Gonzalez, thank you for stopping by.
Yes, sir.
About money on Money Talks
Yes,
today,
sir.
and also about flying. The parking's coming. He said it's coming.
It's
we gonna
coming.
Play all that up. Stay logged on for more Money Talks. BVN's best friend J. Cole. Let's go.
All right.
Thanks for logging on to BBN. We're talking money talks at the Small Business Expo, and it's talking about money. You won't believe how I ran into. Sir, if you could give us your name or organization.
Yeah, nice to meet you. I'm Art Reinhardt. I serve as the Director of Public Works and County Engineer for Bexar County.
Director of Public Works. When I said money, right? I told you we're talking about money. So, Art, talk to him. So, let's tell us a little bit about your organization, though. So, what is your organization based upon?
Yeah, so Public Works at Bexar County, we handle all of the horizontal infrastructure, so streets and drainage and traffic infrastructure.
Okay.
So we have close to 2,000 miles of streets out in the county that we maintain.
Holy smoke, 2,000. So, 2,000 miles, that sounds like a lot of contracts that can be awarded, huh?
It is. You know, we annually we procure contracts. We work hand in hand with our small business department with Renee Watson.
Okay.
So there's a lot of exciting opportunities coming up over the next year.
See, that's what you want here. That word there, opportunities. That's the word that puts money in your pocket. So speaking of opportunities, if there's a small business, I'm a new small business owner trying to break the veil to get into this market, what advice would you give to someone that's trying to get into the market?
Yeah, for sure. Number one is reach out to Miss Renee Watson,
Okay.
the head of our small business department. Secondly, you want to get registered with our purchasing department so you can be aware of all the opportunities, whether it's with our department or our facilities department or parks.
Okay.
And then lastly, we list all of our procurements on our website.
Okay. Speaking of website,
Yeah.
what
Yeah. So if you just Google Bexar County Public Works,
Okay.
it'll take you to our homepage. At the bottom of our homepage, we have a list for upcoming solicitations. And
Okay.
so whether you do design or construction, it's all there together. So it's a one-stop shop. You can see everything we're going to do over the next year, 2 years.
and that's as BexarCountyPublicWorks.org.
That's correct. Yeah, bear.org/publicworks.
Got it right.
Yeah.
Okay. He just gave you like a really good. I think they got it. So,
And really just we put that up over the last year and a half or so, just trying to be more transparent because a lot of small firms, they don't have the ability to go chase work.
Yeah.
So we're trying to provide it so they don't have to spend time coming to talk to us and figuring out, what do we have. So it's there. We've got over $100 million worth of contracts coming the next year.
You hear that? We said when he talked, he said over 100 million, not a million, over 100 million.
Yeah.
Ryan, thank you for the information. Thanks for stopping by and sharing it with us.
Yes, sir.
You heard
Anytime.
about the website. You heard of where you need to go. So coming up New Year, he said next couple of years that project's coming up. Don't discount yourself. Don't say you can't do it. Look into it, find out about it, and reach out to people you're supposed to reach to. It's best friend J. Cole. I got Ryan here. Stay logged on for more.
Thank you.
Things ain't logged on to BVN. It's your best friend J. Cole, and we had money talks at this year's Small Business Expo. Found another money maker, mover here in the city. Sir, I know who you are. Before San Antonio, Alamo City, let them know your name and position, please.
Yeah, I'm Ken McGlamory. I'm the director for Bexar County Parks and Recreation.
Director. That means money. That's what that means. Director equals money. Ken, it's been a while, but I know you guys always got something good going on, right?
Yeah, we have lots of things going on. 2026 is going to be better than 2025, and 2025 was a very good year for us.
Okay.
Lots of things going on, movies in the park, holiday events, festivals, and things like that. So we are actively looking for small business vendors right now.
Wow.
So I have some that
Heard
we
that, right? Actively looking. What you got, Ken?
Let me show you right here.
Okay. I love the person that brings props and visuals. That's what we got.
We don't play.
We don't play.
So when we do our festivals and our movies in the parks, we're
Okay.
looking for people at face painting, petting zoo, balloon artists, food trucks. So, all kind of good stuff like that.
Okay.
So, if you do any of these things, come by our booth, 317,
Okay.
and let us know. Talk to our recreation. Talk to any one of our guys over there, and we'll make sure that we get you taken care of.
Now, in the event that anyone didn't make it to the Small Business Expo today, website. What website?
Yeah, it's bear.org.
Okay.
And then go to Parks and Recreation.
Parks and Recreation.
And then we can get you taken care of anything you need to do.
Okay. Now let's talk about it. And what else you guys got going on in 26? I know you have that going on.
Yes, sir.
But I saw you got some more visual aids. Once again, we love the visual aids. What other kind of good stuff we got going on with the city?
All right. In 2025,
Okay.
we bought Wood Lake Park. We bought
Wow.
old Wood Lake Golf Course.
Holy smokes.
FM off of FM 78.
Okay.
And we've got about, I'd say about 6, 7, 8, about 9,000 linear foot of trails in there.
Wow.
And that's only one half.
Okay.
So we need to do the other half. So we need
Okay.
concrete guys. We need people to do that stuff. And so we're actively looking for those guys as well.
Okay.
And so we try to spread it around a little bit, and
Yeah,
make sure
yeah.
we have different vendors.
That's good.
And look for the small business guy, the small guy that's
There you
putting
go.
food on the table right here local.
There you go, local. That's
So as you see on the top side,
okay.
that area,
Uh-huh.
that's where we're currently working. Then we're going to go to
Okay.
the bottom.
Okay.
But there's a big thing that we have to do in the middle, and that is the TxDOT easement under the road.
Okay.
And I got a little visual for that too.
Okay, let's do it, Ken. Let's do it. Like I said, I love a person that brings visuals. Visuals gives you a whole new view of everything, right? Okay. Oh, wow, that is nice.
Well, currently to get underneath the highway,
Okay.
it was a golf cart path for years.
Okay.
And now, currently, the golf cart or the pedestrian path and the creek in the same area.
Wow.
So what we're going to do is we're going to change that and make it to
Okay.
where the creek has a side and the people have a side.
Gotcha.
And to keep the water flowing. But we're working through an easement with TxDOT, and they're going to give us an
Got it.
area
Got it.
to park and to
Okay.
really build an entrance for this park.
That's amazing.
And that's been a long process. Is working with TxDOT, we got to get it right because
Right,
we can't go
right.
back and do it again. So I say in probably late 2026, we're going to be looking for vendors to accomplish this type of work right here.
Okay, sounds good. That's good.
Yeah, so-
Okay, so with all these projects going on, and I know you've given it to us once before, but if you could, let's let our viewers know the website, the web address, once again, where they know to go to get this more information.
Well, that would be bear.org,
Okay.
Parks and Recreation. That's the big thing, especially for our small vendors that we're looking for
Okay.
actively. But one of the things that the county, that our vendors need to do, any vendor, they need to register with Bear County.
That part.
And
Yeah.
that's the big,
Yeah.
big thing. And one of the things I always tell them is that with the NCIAS codes, to paint yourself with a very broad brush.
Okay.
Don't just fish with one pole in the water. You want 10.
Okay. Okay.
You know, if you're doing concrete work, you also want to put in there flat work, site
Yeah.
work, et cetera, et cetera.
Exactly.
To make sure that when that request for that bid goes out, it goes out to
Okay.
multiple different people.
Got it.
That way.
Got
So
it,
you're more apt to see that
Okay.
opportunity.
Okay. See, Ken is dropping knowledge right now. With Ken giving kind of information, Ken, I got a burning question. All the small business owners want to know, what kind of advice would you give a new small, fledgling, growing business owner that's trying to get into this type of contracting work?
Well, if you're already a small business owner, you're not going to be the guy that sees the roadblock. You're going to see the guy that sees over it, around it, under it, through it, but
Okay.
getting past it. And we like using that because they have a can-do attitude.
There you go.
But the biggest thing is that we need to know who you are, and we need to have you register with the county. That's the number one
Okay,
thing.
you heard that right. Register with the county first.
Yeah.
Don't even try to call, because if you call, you can call all you want. But if you're not in the system,
that you don't exist.
You don't exist. Can nothing
Yeah.
with you.
And another thing is use the Small Business Administration Office, the entrepreneur office that Renee Watson and her staff.
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
the same people that put this on. They do a great job. This is
Yes.
their 25th year.
Wow.
And they are a wealth of knowledge down there and really know how to help you get to where you need to be.
Okay. You heard it from the man himself. Ken, thanks once again, sir, for stopping by. Hey, stay logged on for more. It's your best friend, J. Cole. We are doing what? We're doing money talks. We're talking money. Let's go. Things ain't logged on to BVN. We're talking about money talks, and I got another money maker and mover here from San Antonio. Sir, if you could, please, I know who you are, but for them, can you let them know your name and your company?
Yes, my name is Tim Tolosa. I'm the founder and owner of Abundant Journey Financial.
Okay, Abundant Journey Financial. Okay, that's talking about money talks. Financial says money to me.
Absolutely.
Okay, now, so with the city, Tim, what is it that your organization does with the city?
Well, what we do is we try to help families and individuals all around the city
Okay.
be able to find a better financial future,
Okay,
to be able to find a way out of some of the generational chains and barriers that have blocked so many families
Okay.
from being able to be successful in life and to restore dignity
got it.
where dignity has been absent for many years.
Amazing. That's amazing, Tim. Okay, now as a company that's starting off, a small business owner, right? What kind of how would you be able to help that new business owner, that new company starting?
Really, what we do is we come alongside small businesses to help them establish good spending and buying patterns. And we also want to help those business owners that are just starting off
Okay.
to be able to find successful avenues for marketing and helping.
Right.
All of our offers that we do at
Okay.
Abundant Journey Financial are pro bono. We
Wow.
don't even charge for any of our services or consultations.
Okay.
We have been called, and maybe that's the right word, in order to come alongside individuals, families, and organizations
Love
to
it.
help people to succeed in life where others have stepped aside because maybe they didn't have enough money, they didn't have enough funds, they didn't have enough clout in order for other larger organizations to come
Right.
alongside.
Okay.
We want to be that support organization for them. And then the other thing that we provide is training. We
Okay.
do help a lot of our entrepreneur-minded folks
Okay.
to be able to find ways, path roads into the financial services industry so that we can provide training for them in the areas of stocks, bonds, consultations, how to listen to people and families rather than driving products. Listen to
okay.
what their needs and dreams are so that we can help them acquire those things for their families and their future.
Such an amazing organization. So, Tim, help me out here. If there's anyone that's watching right now, they want to find out more about your organization or probably set up a meeting or they're coming for consultation. You have a website that they can go to?
We absolutely do. It's www.abundant-journey.com. Abundant-journey.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from the man himself from abundantjourney.com. Be sure to log on to that
Yes.
website, get your consultation scheduled today, and come find out more how your business can grow. Stay logged on for more. It's your best friend, J. Cole.
Thank you.